Yo, what's up world? It's your boy Filocko here, and today we are going to learn how to tell time like an American. Now I know in a lot of your countries, a lot of you use the 24-hour clock. And what is that? Well, the 24-hour clock is basically midnight is like 0000, but we don't have that. We only go from 1 to 12, when a lot of other countries go from 0 hour to 23 hours. And you should know exactly what I'm speaking about. But here in America, we only have AM and PM. And what's AM and what's PM? For example, 12 AM is usually when the sun is down. That is midnight. And the 12 hours following that is also AM. But 12 PM is usually when the sun is up for most places around the world. That is the afternoon. And if this is still confusing for you, it's all okay. I have a conversion chart in the description of this video in which you will see how to convert our American time to your time if you use the 00 through 23 hour time. We call that Army time. So let's get to telling time like an American. And let's start with the basics. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Simple. You don't really have to say AM or PM when you're telling the time here, because when you're speaking to the person right next to you, they should know whether it's AM or PM. So when you're in America and you tell the time, you never ever have to say AM or PM to anybody unless they are somewhere else around the world. So 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and it goes on like that all the way to 12 o'clock. Simple. But then sometimes it gets a little tricky. Let's start with this. What you see here. You see a 1, then you see a 0 and a 5. Well, how we say this is 1:05 or 5:05 or 7:05. For example, no matter what hour you have, you always say the hour. So if it's 12:0, then the number, that's how you say it, 12:07. But either way, we don't say 12:07, or we don't say 12 o'clock in 7 minutes. No, we say 12:07 or 6:08 or 6:08. Either of those will work for you. Now, let's go a little higher in the time, so to say. Let's take this. 6:10, 4:18, 9:30. Simple. When you see time like this on digital clocks, you can just say the numbers that you see. 9:30. The first hour, you can just say the amount of hours are there, and then as long as it's not a single digit minute number, like 01 or 2 or 3, if it's 10, anywhere from 10 to 59, you can just say that number. So, more examples. You can say 8:14, 12:53, 3:19. All of that you can say. It's very simple and extremely basic. But if you want to get a little more hip or cool with it, I can teach you some tricks. So let's say it's 8:30 or 6:30 or 5:30. For all of these, you can say a half past. So 5:30 is a half past 5 and 8:30 is a half past 8, because that is 30 minutes past the hour, because another 30 minutes would be a new hour. So you just say half past. Or another example, let's say you have 12:15 and 8:15. In this case, you say a quarter past and then the hour. So 12:15 is a quarter past 12. 8:15 is a quarter past 8. Pretty simple. Now, one more. We can do it. Come on. Don't lose control. We can do it. Let's say 11:45 or 1:45. This is a quarter before or a quarter to. So 11:45 is a quarter to 12. 11:45 is a quarter to 12, and 1:45 is a quarter to 2, because there's 15 minutes remaining to the next hour, and 15 is only a quarter of an hour. So 11:45, quarter to 12, 1:45, a quarter to 2. It's really simple. I don't think it's that hard at all. So I will give you 3 test questions before we go. How would you say this number here? This is 4:43. 4:43. Now you could be a little inaccurate if you want and say a quarter to 5, that's fine, but most accurately it's 4:43. So let's go to the next one. What is this time? How would you say that like an American? What time is it? This is 11:09. Remember, it's only a single digit in that column and the 0 becomes an O. 11:09. Either one works. Now, one more before we go. Can you guess this time? Well, this is 4:30. Or you can say a half past 4. A half past 4 as in half of an hour, 30 minutes, half past 4. And there you go. And so that's the end of the episode for today. I hope you liked it, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned the stuff. Be sure to contact the Big Apple School. All of their links are in the description, so check it out. Come get some online classes, man. I don't know what you're waiting for. If you want to learn English, we're the people to speak to, so give us a shout. Give us a message. Later.